In the heart of northeast India, the Naga Hills rise tall, shrouded in mist and mystery. A tale, passed down through generations, speaks of the deep connection between people, spirits, and the tiger, a bond that shapes the very soul of Nagaland. Long ago, in a sacred place called Makal, 3 brothers were born into the world, a man, a spirit, and a tiger. Their mother, Gialiamosiro, was no ordinary woman. She was born from drops of water that fell from the sky, pure and shimmering like crystal. Her sons were destined to embody 3 forces: the human, the supernatural, and the wild. The Naga people say this story reveals a truth they've always known: how everything in the world is connected, the natural and the supernatural, the human and the animal. From their earliest days, the brothers lived together, but each one was different in his ways. The man cooked his food with fire, the tiger savored raw meat, and the spirit brother preferred provisions smoke-dried over time. These brothers grew up, sharing life, until the question arose, who would inherit their mother's land? The brothers loved their mother, but the land was valuable. They knew they could not share it equally, so a contest was proposed, one that would settle things fairly. Their mother, wise and knowing her sons well, devised the challenge. She set a ball made of grass far off in the distance. Whoever reached the target first, in their own way, would inherit her land. The tiger roared with confidence, ready to sprint through the forest, swift and powerful. The spirit, formless and light, glided over the hills with ease. But the man, knowing he could not outrun either of them, thought hard. Using his wits, he crafted a bow and an arrow. As his brothers ran toward the target, the man calmly took aim. His arrow flew straight and true, striking the grass ball before his brothers could reach it. The land was his. The tiger, accepting the outcome, retreated to the deep jungles, where his kind would live forever. The spirit brother drifted south, vanishing into the distant winds. And so, the man stayed behind, becoming the ancestor of the Naga people. To this day, they say the spirit still roams the unseen realms, and the tiger prowls the forests, both watching over the Naga with ancient eyes. But the story does not end there. In time, Gialiamosiro, the brother's mother, grew ill. Each son took turns caring for her, in their own way. When the man sat by her side, she felt comforted, knowing she was safe in his care. But when the tiger watched over her, his hunger frightened her, for he openly spoke of how he would devour her once she passed. And when the spirit brother came, her fever worsened, as if the very weight of the unseen world pressed down upon her. Though the Naga people have spread far and wide, they remember the lessons of this story. Migration brought them from the northern hills to the southern lands, where life was more abundant. But no matter how far they traveled, they carried with them the wisdom of the 3 brothers and their mother. The 8 sons of Kefayo, the man, became the ancestors of tribes like the Mau, Chakasang, Angami, and Sima. Their journeys reflect the resilience and adaptability of the Naga people, who learned to thrive in new places without forgetting their roots. Section 3. At its heart, this story is about more than just. Gialiamosiro understood her sons. She knew their strengths, but also their burdens. She saw the delicate balance of life, how humans, animals, and spirits must each play their part, but never stray too far into each other's realms. This wisdom would guide the Naga people for generations to come. Section 2. As time passed, the brothers' paths grew farther apart. The tiger vanished into the heart of the forest, blending with the shadows, never to be fully tamed. The spirit wandered south, carried by the winds, becoming a whisper in the trees and a flicker in the night. The man stayed in the land of his mother, but he too knew the pull of migration. Over the years, his descendants traveled south to richer lands, where resources were plenty and life was easier. Even though the brothers parted ways, the bond between them remained strong, just as the Naga people, though scattered, stayed connected by their shared history. The tiger brother became a symbol of power and danger, yet also of protection and balance. The spirit brother embodied the unknown, the unseen forces that shape the world. And the man, he stood as the bridge between them, carrying forward the legacy of wisdom and respect. It is said that whenever a Naga hunter kills a tiger or a leopard, they observe a day of penance, known as Penna, for they believe the tiger is not just an animal, it carries the spirit of a brother, one who left the village to rule the wild. Even today, though many Nagas follow Christianity, the story of the spirit tiger endures, a reminder of the ancient ties between the people and the land. This tale lives on among many Naga tribes, the Angamas, Sumas, Rimas, Lothas, and Chongs. It speaks not only of family and fairness but of the delicate balance between humans, animals, and spirits. The three brothers represent the different sides of existence. The tiger is the wild, untamed force of nature. The spirit is the unseen, mysterious power that flows through all things. And the man, he stands for humanity's place in the world, a place where wit, care, and understanding are needed to thrive.